Hi everyone, this is going to be a video on my Barry M collection. Before we start, I'd just like to say if I'm slightly frustrated it's because I've actually started making this video 4 times now. Twice I thought the camera was recording, but actually I had just stopped it recording because I'm an idiot, and then the 3rd time it ran out of battery, and then the 4th time it ran out of space on the memory stick, so it's just hopefully this one will go well, and that's the reason I already have some swatches on my hand. I always seem to get up to the same place and then the camera dies on me. Anyway, this video is going to be about my Barry M collection. I've shown bits and bobs of it that I may have got in hauls or in my lip product reviews before, but I thought I'd show the whole thing as a sort of overview. If you don't know, Barry M is a UK-based brand that's very well known for having bright, fun colours, particularly in their nail polishes and their loose eyeshadows, which are called Dazzle Dusts. And they're a drugstore brand, so they come in basically, most of their products, nearly all of them, are under $5, which is about $8 in America. Not entirely sure, but around that mark. They're really high quality. They come in an amazing range of colours. I personally love them, and I think they're very well respected for being cheap but high quality and having such a great range. They're only available in shops in the UK, I think, but I'm pretty sure their website sends out worldwide, so if you're in a different country, I think you can buy from their website. It'll just, obviously, the shipping will be higher. Okay, starting off for the 4th time, this is their newest product, which is a blusher. I have it in the colour Apricot, which is basically an orange. It is a reddy orange, but I found a lot of blushes that I'd consider orange are actually red with an orange tone, whereas this is a pure orange, it's just a reddy orange. A lot's been said about the packaging of these blushes, and I've got to agree with the majority of it that it's not classy and it's not very nice, but the blush is great, and I'm not going to bother going into the packaging. This is incredibly pigmented. You only need a little bit to give yourself a really heavy look, so I'd suggest having a very light hand with this. It is possible. I'm going to try and swatch it very nice and paley. It's difficult because I'm only using my finger here, but if you can just see here, that's just me doing it really lightly, just a little flush. And it's a very nice tone. I think it's quite flattering. I don't know if it would be universally flattering, but I really like it. Here is it applied really heavily, which I wouldn't suggest unless you're like me and you like really reddish, orangish, dolly cheeks, or maybe if you're going to an 80s party, this would be good. Anyway, yeah, packaging not so great. But product, really great, really love it. This is the only one of the blushes I have, but I'm looking forward to getting some more soon. Next up, lip glosses. Now, Barry M actually have about 3 different kinds of lip glosses. They have some in a squeezy tube, similar to Lancome's Juicy Tubes. Are they Lancome? I think they are. And they have some in a little square bottle, which I think are discontinued, but you can still find them on the website, so I'm not really sure. Anyway, these ones are the newest, and they're similar to a MAC Dazzle Glass in that they're made of cylindrical... I think these are hard plastic, not glass. Yeah, it feels like plastic, but anyway, similar. This one is called Cherry Glitter, and here's a swatch of it here. It's a sheer red with red glitter. It smells, to me, I really love it. It's kind of like a synthetic cherry sweet flavour, but scent is a personal taste. Personally, when I have it on my lips, I can't really tell it, but I think you should check if you can before you buy it, because, or if you know you don't like the scent of synthetic candy-ish things, then I wouldn't go for this because it just might bother you too much. Personally, I don't like wearing this lipstick on its own because I just don't like sheer colours on my lips. I like to either just have a gloss or a full colour. However, I could see how this would be good for someone who wanted a fun red lip but didn't want it to be really bold, because you could sheer it down and you still have this beautiful red glitter. But what I like to do with this product is actually one of my favourite lip glosses. I like to wear red lipstick and then put those over the top, and what happens is, because it's actually a red gloss, it somehow makes the red even more intense. And then it adds the sheen because it's a gloss, and it also adds this amazing red glitter, which just, it gives it sort of this other dimension, and because it's a glitter in the gloss, it adds more than just sort of patting glitter onto your lips. I love this. And the other one I have, this one is an orange, a sort of opaque orange, and it's called, I think it's called Tropical Tango. These don't have the names written on them, so I'm having to try and remember from the website. Anyway, here is the swatch I did probably about a quarter of an hour ago now, and as you can see, it's actually a very beautiful opaque orange, and it stayed on quite well, but I'll just add another little swatch so you can see what it's like fresh on. I really like this. It goes beautifully with the Barry M orange lipstick, but really you can wear this on its own, and it's so opaque that it will give you the orange look without needing a lipstick underneath. So again, this is a very bold product, but absolutely lovely, and this to me smells absolutely delicious. I just like to sniff it. It's sort of like a pineapple-y, rainbowy sherbet scent. Oh, it's lovely. These aren't particularly long-lasting, but I've never found a long-lasting gloss myself. They all just tend to rub off or just disappear somehow into the ether. But they do last up there with higher-end glosses I have. They just, you know, you need to reapply the gloss occasionally, but they last pretty well. I'm going to do all the lip products first just because that's how it's turning out. So next up, lip liners. Now I have two of these. One of them is quite old. This is the old style one, which I personally prefer. It's just black, and to me it just looks a bit classier. These are the new style ones. This is my bright pink lip liner, and while this is all fine and good, I also have a bright pink kohl pencil, and as you can see, they're basically the same. So I have actually managed to mix this up and put the lip liner on my eye, which is bad for you. So one reason I would just prefer it if they were still all like this is that I'd be able to differentiate, but then, you know, it only takes reading the label, but just to me look very similar. Okay, so this is number 11, and this is a beautiful plum-ish dark colour. So here it is. Very nice. I actually found this, I have a NARS lipstick called Times Square, and this to me is the perfect match for it. I don't think you can get any Times Square lip liner anymore, but they used to do a matching lip liner, and I thought for ages, because it was such an unusual colour, this kind of almost black brown red, that I would have to buy that, but this one matches perfectly and was about £4, so great. And then this one I have is number 12, and this is basically a bright neon pink lip liner. So there it is. And again, these ones, they're not as creamy as higher end such as MAC, but they're really good. They last really well. They're a very good buy, these lip liners. And then finally, their lip stinks. Lip stinks? I mean lip sticks, which they call lip paint. I love these. Okay, I'm going to start off with, they come in a huge range of colours, some very wearable ones and then some outlandish ones. First up, this was the first one I bought, I think. This is number 52, and I think its name is Shocking Pink. And I'll swatch it here. It goes very well with the neon pink lip line. As you see, it's a bright neon pink and it's matte. It's really nice. On the lips it looks beautiful. It's probably actually one of my favourite neon pink lipsticks. The only problem is it's very drying. I don't know, maybe the formula has been changed since I bought this one because it was a really long time ago, but if not, I think there's one that's very similar. I think it's number 62, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll look it up. Anyway, it's very similar and it's basically the same colour, but it's creamier, from Barry M. So I do still use this and I love it, but it is quite drying. The colour, well, to me that's just stunning though.